Welcome back to ILA's webinar, everyone. Respected Dr. Pradeep Roy, President of ILA, and Dharamji, Secretary of ILA, our friend Kattimani, Senior Vice President, our esteemed speaker Ritu Chauhan, Senior Librarian, Venkateshwara International School, Dwarka, Sector 10, New Delhi, distinguished librarians, and dear participants and friends across the country joining us. Warm greetings to all of you. Role of school today's program. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to this national webinar organized by ILA as a part of continuous programs. The title is the role of school librarian as a personality builder for students. So it's one of the important topic, and school libraries are evolving much more wider than the college and university libraries, and KVS, NVS are keep recruiting many staff members, many school librarians. So in this point of view, also the school librarian is role of school librarian is very important, and the librarian, as you know, school libraries play a vital role in the educational ecosystem, and the school librarians serve as a key facilitator in shaping young minds. They not only manage information resources, but also actively contribute to developing reading habits, information literacy, creativity, and critical thinking skills among students. In many ways, they act as a true personality builder for learners. Today, we are privileged to have with us an accomplished library professional, Miss Ritu Chauhan, who is serving as senior librarian at Venkateshwara International School, Dwarka, New Delhi. Since 2002, she has a wider experience of more than 25 years professional experience. Ms. Chauhan has made a significant contribution in the field of library and information science. She has expertise in library automation, classification, cataloging, digitization, barcoding, and using various softwares, including the LIPSIS software. So she has also been actively engaged in promoting a vibrant reading culture through various initiatives such as book fairs, reading motivation programs, author interactions, career guidance sessions, and student-centered library activities that enhance engagement and learning. In addition to her professional expertise, Ms. Chauhan is widely recognized for her strong leadership qualities, including visionary thinking, effective communication, and collaborative network. She is deeply committed to integrating library services with curriculum needs and fostering information and digital literacy among students. Her strengths lie in regarding advocacy, mentorship, curriculum collaboration, organizational expertise, and creating a safe and inclusive learning environment for all the learners. We are confident that her insights and practical experiences will greatly enrich today's discussion and inspire all of us further strengthen the role of school libraries in holistic student development. Without further delay, it is my great honor to privilege to invite Madam Chauhanji. Before inviting today's speaker, I would like to request Dr. Pradeep Rai, President of ILA, to say a few words, and then we'll move to further proceedings. May I now request Pradeep Rai to please take over the
Thank you,
session.
Dr. Prasad.
May I now request some the people who are online, please kindly mute the session.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Prasad. First of all, I welcome all the participants whomsoever joined here as well as through the YouTube live and all the ILA office bearers whomsoever is helping in organizing these kind of webinars from last so many months. And the school library is one of the most important area from where we create the actual readers for the society. And really it is very near to my heart as I have started my career as school librarian, and I I am seeing some of the participants are my classmate. Ranjit Kaur madam is here, and Rajesh ji also started his career as school librarian. And so I welcome you all here, as well as the speaker. I am thankful, Ritu Chauhan ji, for sparing your valuable time for sharing your views. I also request all the participants, please suggest us the areas for organizing webinars on which topic we can have, And even voluntarily, if anyone of you is ready to deliver talks, they also please send your names and CVs to Dr. Prasad so that he may shortlist some of the names, and then we definitely listen your views as well. So, not wasting so much of time, I again welcome all the ILA office bearers, all participants, and thank you, Dr. Prasad, for giving me the chance to welcoming all the participants here from the end of ILA and on my personal behalf. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pradeep ji. And I request all the participants to please, if you do not have any membership, try to take the membership from ILA. It creates a lot of, it helps us in many ways. Try to have a membership, and it is a very nominal charges. It is around 1,550 for whole life membership. So it's my suggestion only. Up to you then. So now the time has come to invite our today's speaker, and it's my great pleasure to honor and privilege to invite Ms. Ritu Chauhan, Senior Librarian, Venkateshwar International School, to deliver her address on the theme Role of School Librarian as a Personality Builder for Students. Ma'am, the virtual platform is now all yours. You please go ahead. Thank you, and I wish everyone an insightful and enriching webinar ahead. Thank you, madam. You please go ahead, madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. विद्यानां नरस्य रूपम अधिकम प्रछत्र गुप्तम धनम विद्या भोगकारी यश सुखकारी विद्या गुरु नाम guru. Mean, education is the greatest ornament of a man, a hidden and secure wealth. It brings enjoyment, fame, happiness, and is the teacher of all teachers. Good evening, everyone. When we talk about education, the first thing comes to our mind is books. And when we think about books, automatically we visualize library in front of our eyes, a domain of books. A library is considered as a bank of knowledge. Friends, all of us know that library is a place that plays an important role in nurturing knowledge and education itself. But why we are talking about library only? Library is just a storage area for books. Without its librarian, a person who becomes the keeper of that knowledge. Librarian is a guard of librarian is considered as the guard of knowledge. Why librarian is named as the keeper of knowledge? Many of you might be thinking that we are not the guards. Sorry, don't use this term for us. Here I need to say, yes, we are the guards. We are responsible for the security of this knowledge and information. We are here to preserve it. And it doesn't matter that it doesn't matter that we are doing a job of securing something, but it matters a lot for us, and it is a matter of pride for us. Library is known as the pavement for path of life. And for that, now we think that we are the ones who are keeping that knowledge or information securely. Then we have to be assured about the optimum use of it also. In context of a school library, our students are the user of it. So in this way, library paved the way in journey of life of our young minds, our tender hearts, and brains of the society. Here comes the point. How is it possible? Because it's a general tendency that what can we do if a student doesn't want to read? We can't help it if no one wants to learn. But friends, I'm sure all of you believe in a statement that library provides specialized curated information to its users regarding a specific area or subject and helps them grow intellectually. So school students are also not exceptional. Same happens in their case also. If they grow intellectually, then it surely affects their personality and thereafter their life also. Here we have to understand the library's impact on young minds. Now question is raised, how can it be done and who is going to do it? Answer is very simple. Of course, the one who is called as the keeper of the library, librarians, we have to do it. Regarding the society's expectations are quite high from the librarians, and there is no harm in it even. We all know it very well that librarians get the chance to meet and talk to almost all the students of the school. So if I am taking 6th to 12th class or class 9 to 12th, then certainly I get the chance to meet all the students of these classes at least once in a week. And during the course of time, I get to know these students also, their behavior, their personality traits, obviously, when we observe them carefully only. Through this, we come to know about their likes, dislikes, sometimes their family background also, which helps us to understand them and guide them also. During the presence of students in the library, we can often judge them also, and in this way, sort their problems and help them. Now, first of all, if students read books, see, I am saying this because some of the students have no liking for books at all. They don't read even. And few students have focus on academics and they have no interest in the reading extra books. So now let's talk about avid readers first, who have great liking for books and reading. In their reading choices, their personality traits are reflected. In this way, we can be aware about our students' thinking. In fact, we can contribute in the upbeat of their persona. Now, here I would like to share one personal experience. All of you must have heard this saying, "Jahan na pahuche Ravi, wahan pahuche Kavi." Actually, it's a fact. I would like to share this experience in this context only. During the time of my student life, our English book was having chapter titled Sinking of the Titanic. As a student, when we read the chapter, all the students had tear in their eyes. At the end of the chapter, everyone started crying even. Our English teacher was also crying. But after many years, this movie got released, and the audience was also numb watching the tragic end in the movie. But those who already read that chapter was thinking that few fictitious things have been added to the movie to make it more interesting. So the impact of reading was very strong. It was absolutely indelible as compared to watching the incident on the screen. Now, if we proceed further, then we can see that literature can also be stamped. But our librarian ethics says that we should not categorize any literature as good or bad. In present scenario, we need to understand that our young students are becoming violent, they are becoming restless, they are becoming impatient day by day due to some external and internal reasons. and they are not finding anyone to help them in their surroundings. They find no one to help them, to guide them while dealing with their problems. Though we have counselors, special educators in almost all the schools, still students feel helpless at the time of need. So, the best way to guide them is to read inspirational and motivational literature whenever possible and provided in the library or from outside also. If they don't find it in the library, they can purchase from outside. But it is librarians' duty to make them understand the importance of motivational books, thoughts, and articles. We have many Indian authors in this list, like Shiv Khera, Robin Sharma, Dr. APJ Kalam. We can encourage them to read biographies of C.V. Raman, Homi Bhabha, Ramanujan. The list is endless here. You all must be aware of this. So there is no need for me to remind you the list. What exactly matters is that in library, as librarian, we can do much to attain the goal of building a student's personality at school level. In junior classes, authors like Sudha Murthy, Ruskin Bond, Rabindranath Tagore, Munshi Premchand can be recommended. So, dear friends, this is the first step towards the path of becoming a personality builder. Now, here, the next step is conversation, though library is meant as a silent zone. But still, I must say that speech is silver and silence is gold is not applicable in present day scenario. Converse with your students is a must thing now. Whenever and wherever get the chance, just talk to them, listen to them, or yes, we can read to them also. We can discuss with them. We can read interesting stories, any articles on the current topics. We can share any experience, or you can just ask how they feel before reaching school and after they enter the school premises. We have to remember that they are students. We have to guide them. We are here to help them. Librarian is not a teacher, but a preacher. Librarian play the role of a subject expert for them. So what if librarian is not any subject expert? Librarian's knowledge is vast than any subject expert. Librarian has learned to classify the universe of knowledge and to apply that knowledge. Librarian has to tell the students the difference between right and wrong and correct and incorrect. You can guide them to differentiate. We all know that what we think or imagine is actually happens to us. So we have to keep our focus on good and positive, and we have to apply it while providing books for our students. We have to provide positive and lesson giving literature to them. In junior classes, we can think about Amar Chitrakatha type books. Sometimes we can do reading for them also. Now here, age and class doesn't matter. We can read for class 11th and 12th students also. Actually, in this manner, we can introduce the type of literature available in the library. We can read historical incidents. We can read from Vedas, Puranas, story of writing, story of language, or any such literature that makes them happy and curious. Here we can't forget the role of activities in helping student to become a wonderful person. Friends, some of us might have reading clubs in the school. Those who have it actually got the best platform to make a connect to our students with the help of various activities in their clubs. And those who don't have such platform, they can conduct activities at class level also. In this way, we can make library a happening, vibrate place, not just a boring one. We are not supposed to do only issue return, classification, cataloging, and accessioning. We can think apart from this routine also. Actually, it's our duty to make library a place to nourish the brain of young students with the help of interesting activities like extempore. Here, students can convince each other to read a few specific books. Theater presentation can also be considered. Quizzes can be conducted. Activities like Weaver's Story, Author's Calendar, Cut Paste Conspire can be considered. And many more are there to create interest of students towards reading, writing, and learning. In this manner, students can be prepared for public speaking also. Yes, friends, all this is possible. If I can do, why can't we? Students can learn with fun, that we know. Basically, students want to learn when they feel it attractive and interesting. We can allow them for discussions also at constant level of volume in the library. Sitting arrangement of the library also matters. We can keep it changing after a certain period of time. We can arrange the books according to genre and title these categories with some catchy and crispy terms. See, know the people means you can tell them about the world. Know yourself, that is personality development. Know your country, you can tell them about India. Stories for fun. Here you can introduce all humorous stories or novels. Then tales retold. Here folk tales can be considered. Your passion corner means special interest books. So every reader has a book in the library, and every book has a reader. We already know it. It's one of the laws of library introduced by S.R. Ranganathan ji. But we have to tell the students about the collection. No matter they know it already, we have to apply it. We must keep on reminding them. We need to convince them to devote at least 15 minutes for reading every day. Nowadays, ebooks are also available, so students don't take interest in reading. So we have to ask them about their interest. We can discuss current trends, news of society, current country, and the world. In this way, students become keen to know more. Start the topic and leave the topic in mid. You can do this and ask them to search about it and give them the final feedback. Just make it like a quiz for them. Show them videos related to general knowledge topics if possible and ask them to do more research on it. Never repeat the old topics. Our young ones want to know about the current world updates. They are tender heart and brain. They want to live in the present. We can tell them about past also, depending on the situation. Once we start such conversation, we can observe a change in their attitude towards us. So if we calling librarian information center, then we have to use it to disseminate the information in active mode. We can make library an interesting and welcoming place for them. You can name the quizzes also in an interesting manner. Like quiz about history facts, you can name it touch your roots. A quiz about the literary facts, you can name it My Dear Book. So, in this way, you can make every reading interesting for them. Now, here comes the result of all these efforts. There should be a reward for every word. You know it very well. Everyone needs appreciation. We should always praise their efforts. At least they have initiated for the good cause. Sometimes certificates, bookmarks, badges, or books itself can be given to them. Doesn't matter if it would be a specimen book or the subject books that we get from publishers free of cost. You can use them also. We can provide these things as a token of appreciation through which other students would also get inspired. Last but not the least, believe in your efforts and your students. Think as an optimist. Just make them feel responsible by making discipline in charges, line monitors, library monitors. Even in class 11th and 12th also, we can do this. Love and respect always reciprocates. So we have to love them. We have to respect their feelings and their emotions. I would like to show you a few of my work images, like students' work images, if possible. Let me try if I can share that. Let me just try. I'm trying that I can share because I made that also. Otherwise, we have to work together. We remember this to show the light of love, peace, and happiness to our young aspirants, our students. I'm just trying hard. Where that has gone. Sorry, I'm not getting that. Otherwise, I could have shown you the images. Anyone who is interested, I can send them the images later on also. And now, I thank you all for being a patient listener and participant. And I thank you, especially heartfelt thanks to ILA, Indian Library Association. And I convey my gratitude towards ILA for providing me this wonderful platform to share my experience and learning with my colleagues of librarian fraternity. And now I hand over the mic to the host person. Thank you so much, everyone.
Sadhji, are you there?
She has bandwidth issues himself.
Okay.
She's there.
Now your voice is coming. Take some questions. I think there may be some problem with the bandwidth of the Dr. OSS Prasad. And
Yes, I think so, even sir.
So, Ritu ma'am,
Yes, sir.
thank you very much. Saheli, please collect some of the questions maybe asked by the students. In the meantime,
Yes, sir.
uh,
Yes, sir.
I want to ask one of the questions from the speaker. Madam, normally it happens in the school libraries.
There is a
I am asking from the professional point of view.
Yes,
In
sir,
most
please.
of the time, so many other tasks other than the libraries are assigned to librarians in
Hmm.
academic libraries, including college libraries. So, what
Yes.
is your experience?
So my
I'm
experience
not
is same.
asking in particularly against the authority, just I am having the idea that so many professionals are saying that they are overburdened and they are having the less time to devote towards the library services. However, you are having uh, services in a good reputed school, but in most of the school libraries, this is the situation.
Yes, sir, I have shared the same thing with me. Actually, I have same experience as you are saying. But see what happened if we give importance to our work. Sometimes it happens people don't give importance to our work. I have seen this also because even the person who is on the chair, like a principal or vice principal, if they don't have any knowledge about the library work, so they think that a librarian has to do nothing. They just have to purchase the book. They just keep it in the shelf. We need to tell them that before keeping the book in the rack, the whole processing is there and how does it take place. We have to tell them, we have to make them understand. Actually, they don't understand because they don't know anything about it. About teaching, they know, they have teaching experience, so they know about the teachers. The teachers has a lot of work to do. We have to speak about it, sir. So I can understand that on contract basis librarians are there and they can't speak loudly, but at least whenever they get a chance, because see, if they see that you are already dedicated or devoted towards your library work, then will surely they will think at least once in giving extra work to you. We ourselves, we say that okay, we will do it. We say this thing just for the sake, like ठीक है हम लोग कर सकते हैं, वी हैव लाइब्रेरी का तो इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, तो ये हमारी प्रॉब्लम है सर. वी हैव अंडर एस्टिमेटेड इट. आई एम टेलिंग यू वन थिंग. Just few days back, like 15 days, hardly 15, 20 days back, in our school only, we were taking interviews. I was with the principal ma'am, and we were taking interviews for the librarian, junior librarian. And sir, you can't imagine, they were PLIS, MLIS, they were doctorate even, degree holders, but they knew nothing about the library. I asked them technical questions only, simple questions I asked them. One of the candidate, I just asked that, please tell me the process of purchasing a book and keeping it, means when the book reaches to the rack, before that, what all work has to be done for that book, to procure that book. she was she just gave me two sentences or two statements, you can say. She said, ma'am, I will give the list to ma'am and then we will get it. So was it correct, sir? You tell me. That I was so annoyed that I got the chance to tell my principal also that this is the whole process that has to be followed for a single book procurement or a single book in the library rack. But I missed that chance because of that candidate, because we never tell our bosses or our principals or the headmistresses, we don't tell them that we have a lot of work to do, ma'am. We have to purchase the book, we have to get the approval also. So, sir, we have to explain our work. Actually, teachers always boast about their work. तो अभी librarians ही हमारे इसमें So I hope I can say we can boast about our work. हमें थोड़ा सा
Please
अपने
take
आप
some
पे
of the
depend
questions from the chat itself.
Yes, sir. There are some questions we posted on chat box. Shall we go ahead, Pradeep ji?
Yes, please, sir. From chat to
I think Prasad ji, again there may be some problem with the link. Saheli, you may intimate the ma'am and she will respond, and one of the question I will respond. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. So there is a one question. How can
Development of
library design
students.
include? Hello.
hello,
Am
yes,
I
please.
audible, sir? Am I
Ma'am,
audible,
you're
ma'am?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, Sahali, you can go ahead.
Can a libraries design includes programs that contribute equally to the personality development of students from diverse socioeconomic, linguistic, and cultural backgrounds? Yes, ma'am.
see,
These are the questions.
see, for personality development, what I have said that students have counselors, students have special educators in the school, but many of the times they don't get them free actually. So students generally, I have seen in my school also, sometimes when students are in stress, they come to library. You can talk to them, you can converse with them, and cultural programs that you have asked, like theater presentation, through theater presentation or through extempore, you can give shy students a stage or a platform to speak up. I have seen myself class, like one student, those who were in class, junior classes, when they were in junior classes, they were very shy. But at the time when they reached class 11th and 12th, they have become a brilliant speaker now. So this is the change in their personality that we can also contribute in this, ma'am, not only the teachers. That I know, I can understand that clubs, if reading club is there, then it become easy for us. But in library classes also, you can devote the time, like you can break the library period into two parts. Like you can tell the students very clearly that I will be issuing books just for 15 minutes or the 10 minutes or the 20 minutes. And after that, 10 to 15 minutes would be devoted for that particular activity. You can conduct one activity, like it's not necessary it become to conduct a writing activity or reading activity only. You can just talk to them, you can discuss, you can take any topic, and you can ask any of the student to speak on that topic. So this can be done.
Yes, ma'am. There are many things we can do it because not like just giving books will not work. For inclusive collections, digital, we need to have develop a good collections, and again promote information and digital literacy. And we need to inculcate the students' reading habits. And we should be friendly with them. And welcoming environment must be available in the library. Then only people will come. And again, we need to organize many programs for the school children, like book discussions, reading clubs, public speaking, and motivational speakers inviting to the library and giving speeches, creative writing, storytelling, poetry, many things to do it. It's not the one way we can do it. That's true, madam. There are some more questions. Sahili, would you go about another question?
Yes, yes, sir. Kalpana is here. AI-powered tools become common in schools. What unique human qualities should school librarians collective in students that technology cannot replace? Um, yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Madam, would you answer?
pardon your voice.
Okay. AI-powered tools become common in schools. What unique human qualities should school librarians collective in students that technology cannot replace? Am I
For
audible,
that,
ma'am? Hello.
ma'am,
Can I take the
to
next question, ma'am?
Yes, no,
during
actually, there are, see, AI can retrieve information, summarize content, and automate routine tasks. It cannot fully replicate the human qualities naturally. And
Yeah.
we need to have certain qualities like critical thinking and judgment, ethical decision making, creativity, imagination, empathy, emotional intelligence. These are not possible with the AI naturally. And human intervention is must to inculcate good reading habits among the students. AI is an option and tool, but that is not the only device which can help us to clear our service, to promote our services. So that way, we need to be proactive as a school librarian. We cannot depend on the purely on AI, madam.
Yes, and school library, we can explain it to them at some extent only.
Yeah.
Like most of the time they devote on social media or other things.
Yes, ma'am.
You're actually that the lady who asked the question, her voice was breaking. So
No
as much
problem.
as I
Next,
can
another one
understand,
more small question,
you can.
madam. Sahili, there was one more.
Yes,
Yeah.
so one more question is there. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clear. Clear.
audible in between. The voice got break. I don't know why.
Okay, okay. I think there is some network issues.
Actually,
Uh,
Ritu madam, all
might be.
questions are given in meeting chat. You
Okay.
can open the
Actually,
chat and
Yeah.
you can see.
Yes, yes, you can, ma'am.
presently weather conditions are not clear. Even in Maharashtra and the southern part, might be some disturbance. Must be we can see
Yes,
some
that's
disturbance
right.
in the networking issues, right? Some schools, librarians are considered as teaching staff, but in some schools they are treated as admin staff. Please clarify according to the rule. Where do we live? Lie.
Here, even I am considered
Yeah.
as the administrative
When
staff. I am not among the teaching staff, but one of many of my
I
librarian
want to
friends
respond
are
this question. I want to respond this question.
okay.
Actually, as per the norms, there are certain obstacles, riders created by the authorities in various academic libraries. I am one of the academic librarian, and even university librarian is also facing this status issue. But as far as its nomenclature is concerned, that is librarian. However, in Delhi, the Delhi Directorate of Education has considered is as teaching, but there are certainly some of the things which are not given properly as per mentioned their ordinances guidelines. Even they are not considering for the teachers award, and so many school librarians are fighting, and some of them are taking this issue at various levels. So as far as CBSE rule is concerned, and you can go through the CBSE Act, so the some of the categories are equal to teachers, or we can say the miscellaneous category of teachers. In 2012-13, there was one of the notification issued by Delhi Directorate in Delhi only, that librarians are teachers. उनको TGT वगैरह वगैरह मिलता है, but there are some issues, promotional avenues, PGT, and then principalship. Also, all these things are there. Problems हैं, just like in colleges and universities as well. So this is the thing. As per norms, that is academic position equal to teachers, and
Sir,
somewhere,
apart from the designation,
yeah.
yeah, thank you, Pradeep ji. Thank you. The time has come to the closed session. Since the questions are almost clear, I would like to invite Shubham Mashurkar to give a vote of thanks. Shubham.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the Indian Library Association for today's national webinar on role of school library as a personality builder for students. To begin with, I convey my deepest appreciation Pattimani, Senior Vice President ILA, Dr. Dharam Kumar, General Secretary ILA, for their continued support guidance, and motivation which have made this webinar truly significant. I would like to express our heartfelt thanks to our esteemed speaker, Librarian Venkateshwar International School, Dwarka, New Delhi, for delivering such an informative and inspiring session on role of school librarian as a personality builder for students. Your presentation helped us understand understand the importance role of school librarian in shaping the personality and overall development of the lifelong learning was simple, practical, and inspiring. Your ideas were very useful and meaningful for the participants. We sincerely thank for your valuable time, knowledge, and experience. Your session will encourage librarians, teachers, educators, researchers, and information professionals to make school library more active learning center and support the overall growth of students. Once again, thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful and inspiring session. I warmly acknowledge.
वही रहा आपको अब यहाँ समझ में आया मुझे इसका क्वेश्चन जो उसने पूछा था।
Shubham, we can't able to hear you at all.
I think, sir, there is a network issue. That's why.
Understand, madam.
साथ ही उनकी वॉइस नहीं आ रही है.
हो गया सर, खत्म हो गया. Let us wind up and sorry for the inconvenience. All the participants, sorry for the inconvenience because there was a network bandwidth issues and because of weather conditions also seems to be there are some problems at local places in Maharashtra, south and north portion. With this, I would like to conclude the session. For the support of ILA, Dr. Pradeep Roy, Dharam, and all the office bearers, and Kanchana, Paul, Neetika Sharma, whoever is joined, I would like to thank personally because without their support, it will not be continued. And further, the technical team led by the Dr. Nita Jain, Shubham Asurkar, Rahul, Sahili Atram, and then Ruby, Dilip, all young generation people. Without their support, it is not possible to organize this kind of webinars. I would thank everyone and I would like to close the session. Thank you once again, and I request all of you to fill up your feedback form posted in the YouTube, and as well as I request you to take the library membership. And another thing I would like to announce one small notification. The ILA is organizing every year annual its annual conference here and there. This time I would like to organize this program and we are organizing 72nd ILA International Conference on Future Libraries Advancing Research and Excellence. It's called FLARE, FLARE 2027, Hyderabad. I request all of you to join us, and this is going to happen between 7th to 19th in January, University of Hyderabad. So Hyderabad is a wonderful place. I request all of you to please join and present your papers if possible. Thank you once again, everyone. Thank you, Pradeep ji, and everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ILA.
Thank you, Ritu. Thank you. See you. Have a good day.
Rahul, please close the session.